going on, guys? Solo back here with my partner and anime titties noob, and today we are doing the Naruto Waifu tier list. This is a highly acclaimed series with some pretty basic level bitches. So here we are. So what are we thinking here, noob?
Um,
We have a very small list here, but obviously some standouts right off the bat. I think that we
yeah,
can
let's
really
go with those standouts. First of all, I guess we could start with the best girl,
we
which
we're gonna
we
jump
already
to
know is
we're,
huh?
we're gonna jump to the best girl already.
I mean, we might as well get her out of the way so she can get on there right there at the top early on. Best girl is obviously Tsunade.
Uh,
No girl in Naruto beats her.
I don't know if she's
Uh,
the one true waifu.
she's the best girl.
I don't know if she's the one
I
true
mean,
waifu.
like she literally is.
Well,
Who?
let's go in order. Let's go in order. All right,
And just know that when we get to her, she's
all
gonna
right.
be at the front of the one true waifu list.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. So here we got. Do you know who this is?
No.
This is Sasuke's mom.
Huh.
She's
She,
pretty fine. I
yeah,
always thought that there was way more to her character than we ever got to saw. So let's see. Wait, let's just go through our categories. So we got the wish they didn't have a dick category. I'm pretty sure most of these people don't have dicks. Thank goodness. We got trash. We got meh. We got beach episode worthy. Which fun fact, Naruto does not have a beach episode. One of the,
really?
yeah, the
I could have
closest
swore it may have had one.
the closest thing it actually has to a beach episode is uh, a closing animation scene that does have the bikinis on a beach, but it does not actually have a dedicated episode. One of the few exceptions to the anime rule. So for that alone, we're really not even getting the full potentials of the waifus because that's honestly that's the episode you really get to know. Hey,
Yeah.
where the true waifus stand out. That's the episode where you really get to see their feats. But here we don't get that, unfortunately. And then we got harem material, waifu, and one true waifu. So I'm gonna say I'll put her in my harem.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I think she would be. You got to have the mom character in the harem, right? That's the one that takes
Yeah,
care
I
of
mean,
you.
like,
You
harem material means that yeah, after they've spent some time in the harem, they can upgrade to waifu later on.
that's true.
Uh,
That's true.
but
And then let's see who we got here. We got this is Itachi's girlfriend. Yet another character.
that I truly do not remember.
She's only in like the episodes that are adapted off of a novel. So she's actually never truly in manga, but she's in canon novel adapted into anime, which her character is interesting because her fate is completely different in the novel versus the anime. Like in the anime, like it's just she's like killed off screen, but in the manga, like Itachi uses Mangekyo on her and makes her imagine, or in the novel, he makes her imagine like a future with him and shit. So they have more of a love story in the novel.
What?
But
So he does the Mangekyo on her in the novel?
yeah, and like shows her like the future what it would have been like with him, and he's a lot more hesitant. And Itachi's the one who actually kills her in the novel, versus in the anime, she's actually off-screen killed by Madara, so or Madara, which is interesting that they made that big of a change from the novel to the anime adaptation.
Maybe they never really considered the novel canon.
No, the
Uh,
novel was canon by Kishimoto. That's the true story. I think the anime just wanted Itachi to be seen kind of in a better light, and they didn't want him to be like as dark. So I think that's why they made that change. Um, because I mean, it's pretty fucked up. But
yeah,
anyways, yeah.
Itachi is a complex
But
character.
overall, I mean,
Um,
let's see. Ah,
Yeah, I wouldn't put her in the harem really. Maybe
no.
every girl is at least beach episode worthy.
Not
I
that
mean, well, I say every girl, but then I'm looking at this list. Not every girl's gonna even get that high. So,
I mean, I
uh,
think she's really a character I really wanted to see more of. Man, she was cool. So I'll put her in the beach episode. I think she could really show out there. Maybe have a beach episode of Itachi in the afterlife. Then we got
yeah,
good old Anko, which
yeah,
this is pre Anko getting fat. I don't know if you remember, but Anko actually gets really fat later on, which I think is kind of a really
yeah. She
disappointing
did like
fact.
she liked sweets and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah, she gets really fat though, but here she looks
um,
pretty good. I like the fishnets. I like
yeah,
fishnets a lot.
and
And look, she's wearing fishnets everywhere, man. It's pretty hot.
yeah, I would probably. I mean, personally, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm thinking personally, maybe still just beach episode worthy.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
the snakes for me are kind of weird.
yeah,
I don't
I
know if I
mean,
would want the snakes hanging out in my harem and shit. And she has a curse mark. She's basically Orochimaru's like slave. That's
yeah,
not a good
I mean,
sign.
do we really want Orochimaru's leftovers in our
Yeah,
harem?
yeah, that's me like, like we don't even know what Orochimaru did to her, you know what I mean? She's like sloppy seconds type of deal, you know? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So we'll put her in the beach. At least
Yeah, I mean,
when she
every
wha-
girl. Oh,
when
I
she
say every girl,
when
but
she
like
was
most
skinny, when
girls
she was
belong to
skinny.
be on
All
the
right,
at least the beach episode.
here we go. We got
Uh,
Lady Chio. She has
God,
to
we come on.
go to the waifu.
Oh no, no. Let's move her down like 3 or 4.
No,
You know,
come on, dude.
I mean,
Lady Chio.
at the very least, we know she she doesn't have a dick. At least we assume that. So I think we could put
Dude,
her in like
she's a
meh.
she's a puppet master. Come on, and she dies to save Gara. Come on,
Yeah, that's why
it's
I'm
pretty
not pitting
cool.
her in a trash category. I would pit her in meh.
Hmm. You wouldn't want to see her in the beach?
I mean, you can watch her the beach episode. I'd be like, yo,
Fine. Put her.
skipping that.
We'll put her in the meh. Um.
uh,
Here's another interesting character. I don't even know how this character got in here. This is like Kiba's love interest. She's like a ninja cat user. She only appears in like the last few episodes in Naruto's wedding, and she's I guess like Kiba's love interest, and she's a cat user. I mean, I-
she's
her
yeah.
her
I mean,
head's cut off here, but honestly, she looks very similar to this other chick. They just have
yeah,
slightly different hairs, and obviously she has the shotgun gun. But I mean, they half the chicks look the same in the Naruto verse. And it
well,
looks like we are missing some of the filler characters. Like we're missing some of the girls that like were stalking Naruto, and obviously the pure filler characters. But these are all the main characters here. I'm fine with
yeah,
her in the beach. I mean, as long as she's not ugly.
yeah. I
All right, so
mean,
we got Hinata.
I mean, she's automatically probably gonna go into at least waifu tier.
Mm,
Uh, yeah. I mean, she's not gonna top Tsunade for
mm,
me. So
Hinata is
I do love Hinata though. So
Hinata's pretty cool, I guess. At least this version of
yeah.
Hinata. Not a fan of OG Hinata. So I think she's kind of a pushover.
Well,
Um,
that was part of her appeal.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the short hair in her look. I
I
much
think
like
if
she
like
grew it out.
in her older form, if she had the short hair and stuff, it would have worked out really well.
I don't know, man.
You
I'm
know?
not a big fan of short hair characters in my anime. Sorry, doesn't
Man,
work for me. All right, let's see. We got Rin, or not Rin.
I thought
This
that's
is
Eno.
Ino. Rin's over
Yeah.
here. I was just thinking Rin because she has short hair, I guess. Let's see.
I mean,
Eno.
like, yeah,
Hmm.
waifu.
Hmm.
Like,
Let's really
ah,
think about this.
uh, yeah. I mean, I
Hmm.
know you're probably more thinking about harem, but obviously, I mentioned this before we even started that Eno is like one of those top tier waifus for me. So,
I'm just trying to
um,
think of her practicality. I mean, she ends up with Psy. Man.
yeah. I mean.
Doesn't that take some points away from her?
No,
She
no.
settles
I mean,
she
like it just,
settles for
it just
Psy.
like it just adds points to Psy. I mean, if you could
Mm,
get a girl like Eno, then you're obviously doing something right with your life.
I guess. I mean, she's kind of like basic though.
Yeah, but she's basically one of the hottest chicks in the
She
show.
loses to Sakura all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, she doesn't lose to Sakura where it really counts, if you know what I mean.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
so
I guess we'll put her in waifu. We'll put her in waifu.
yeah.
All right. And the next we got good old Kaguya.
This is a tough one.
Kaguya,
Um,
man. Let me think about this. I,
yeah,
I'm gonna.
obviously she's gonna be at least beach episode, but I think Kagi is harem worthy.
I think she'd be fun to have in there.
Yeah,
Especially
I mean,
okay.
imagine having a literal god in your harem.
I
That
know it's probably been a
like,
while, but like rewatching like the flashbacks episodes when she was just kind of like chill, she was like really cool. She's kind of like the priestess type of like character, which Naruto doesn't really have outside of her. You know, she's like, oh look, it's the sweet innocent priestess, but then she's also a bad bitch. You know,
yeah, I mean,
and I think
literally, like,
she's the we were just talking about it earlier. What is it called? The character that beats your ass. Uh,
um,
You know anime terminology better than me. What would
oh, the
that be called?
tsundere.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I think she fits that role pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I mean, they're really, I mean, like Naruto. It's hard to really find like
Well,
actual tsundere characters.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Okay, I'm fine with harem. I think she'd be fun in the harem. Then we got Kadi.
huh.
Never been a big fan of Kadi.
Ah, like, really, I don't really dislike her, I just, like,
I
really she was kind of for me, like, not really a character I really ever cared about.
I kind of want to put her in meh, to be honest
I
with you.
mean, but the thing is I still would like to see her in a beach episode. Um,
I don't know even know about that. I mean,
I mean, like, there's no reason why. I mean, like I said, most chicks would at least belong in the beach episode, unless I mean, I'm pretty sure if I was like 100 years older, like I'd even
but
pit like
Kadi
Chio in
fucking
the
sucks
like
though.
that,
Though I'm gonna put
huh?
her. I think we should put her in
No,
trash.
no, 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 no. Come on, like, come on. Like, she has a nice figure. I think she'd look good in
Yeah, but she's so
like,
obsessed with Sasuke that she would never like do shit. You know.
yeah, but you could still look at her. So for that reason, like, I'd pit her in at least a beach episode. It's like Naruto characters, like,
I think we need to have
it was kind
someone.
of
I think
unfair
we
to
need to
even
have
pit her here
someone.
there
Someone
because
needs to
Chio
be
is like not really
trash.
somebody you would consider as a
Look,
waifu,
but I think
more
we
like
need,
a motherly type of figure.
but we need someone
But
here in trash, and I think she's the
no, no,
trashiest
we
person
don't.
on this
Like,
list.
I honestly, I can't imagine pitting any of these girls in trash.
I think she needs to go to. I think she's the worst one in the
No,
entire series. All right,
nah.
we'll put her here for now, but we'll come back if like because they're we have to pick a worse girl. We have to,
Uh, I
and
mean,
Chio is not the worst girl. I'm sorry.
Chio's. I mean, I feel like it was unfair of you to pit Chio on here because, like, you can't really pit her in a waifu
she's a
tier list. That's
big.
like unfair.
She's an
That would be
important
like the equivalent
character.
of pitting fortune teller Baba on this list.
Chio is
Like,
a perfect example, dude. Chio is a
no.
she has a puppets and shit. You don't. She could make you do all kinds of stuff. All right,
Yeah,
and then we
but if
got
you don't want to see the
all right,
character in a
all right.
hentai, then they probably shouldn't be on this list.
We got this chick. I always forget her name, but I do like her character. She beats the shit out of Naruto. The only thing I think I gotta count against her is she ends up with Choji, which is pretty fucked up if you ask me.
But yeah, I mean, like, she's probably like, I mean, like, from the little bit of Boruto I've seen, she's probably the only reason that her daughter is even able to become remotely attractive. Like, because her daughter has the little butterfly thing like her dad, but when she does it, she basically starts looking more like her mom.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I guess I'll put her in Beachworthy. I mean, most chicks are gonna be Beachworthy, honestly. I
yeah,
mean,
like pretty much like I hope this thing scrolls over because there's gonna be a lot of chicks in Beachworthy.
well, all right.
uh,
We got Conan.
oh,
Hmm.
I kind of almost want to pit her in a harem.
I wanted her in the harem, and let me tell you why. She's cool. And she's loyal. All these other bitches, none of them are loyal as Conan.
And I kind of feel like, like if she really just like, like let
Conan,
herself loose, she'd be, probably one of the hottest chicks in the show. She kind of hides it,
yeah.
but you could tell that there's something there.
Oh yeah. There's a lot to her character.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a cool
I think
character.
Kishimoto should put out official like, dimensions, like the waist dimensions, like cup size and stuff for all these characters. That way we could
Jiraiya does say that she has like big tits at one point. He does say
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
it's implied that she has at least like double D's for sure. She's like the emo goth girl.
yeah, I could definitely picture like having some like, wild and crazy adventures with him.
Yeah,
So,
she's like the big titty goth girlfriend.
yeah.
All
Wow.
right. All right. So let's see. We got man, what's her name? Fuck.
Kurenai?
Kurenai. Yeah. Kurenai, Asuma's girl. She's pretty cool. I always wish she did
Yeah,
more.
she's beyond cool.
Of
Like
all the
she
teachers, she's like the most underdeveloped character in the whole show. Like it's kind of
yeah.
sad. I really wanted to see her like do. She like has one fight the whole series and like barely does anything.
But she is hot though.
She's pretty
Uh
hot. I like her red
yeah.
eyes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So,
Um,
um
I can't put her in the harem though. There's nothing unique about to get into the harem. You have to have something going for you. I think.
You know what?
Like with her
I don't. I mean,
personality.
maybe I don't fully agree with that, but I do think
To get in
Kurenai
the
is maybe.
harem, okay,
I think I agree with you though. Maybe
our
she put
harem
her in the
needs to
beach
be
episode
balanced though.
worthy, but
Like for the harem, you have to have like a balance of personality in the harem.
uh,
You know what I mean? It's important. This chick, she's like bland, and we already got Sasuke's mom. She's already our like mother bland character.
I'll let you have that. I mean, Kurenai is not some. I mean, she's a chick that I definitely wanted to see at least in a beach episode, but not really one that I could like really like like simp over or
Yeah,
anything. But this next one though,
yeah.
uh, you know
Naruto's
what?
mom.
Basically, she gave birth to the entire franchise, so I think for that reason alone, she probably belongs in waifu.
She also had the nine tails inside of her.
Yeah,
She
like
has a cool backstory. She gets
and
she
and and we don't have any chicks with red hair. And you need at least one redheaded chick in like at least each category. So
I'll definitely put her in waifu. She's definitely awesome, man.
yeah, like I mean, she's basically like like when you like just look at like waifu in a literal sense,
Yeah,
the actual waifu of the show.
yeah.
Uh,
She's a pretty awesome character. She has good powers too. She's like powerful. Sad that
yeah,
she's
like
weak
what
though.
was her like? She has like sealing magic, right?
Yeah, she could do
Yeah,
sealing jutsus and
yeah.
she had like hair jutsu and shit too. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see who else we got. We got this chick.
I don't
Uh,
remember who this is. Uh,
she's just one of the chicks that's there in the
I mean,
background.
she looks like she has a nice rack
She's
though.
part of
So,
the. She's part of the same village as Killer Bee, the Raikage, and all them.
uh,
She's just one of those that hangs around. She's kind of like she's like their version of I would say probably like Kakashi, I guess.
huh.
She like I think she's like in the fight where they like seal like Ginkaku and Inkaku, if that's their names, like the Nine-Tailed brother dudes. I think she's like in that fight. But other than that, she's
I
pretty
would say at
basic.
least beach episode worthy, but what are you thinking?
I mean,
I don't really, honestly cannot
she
remember her at
doesn't
all.
she
So,
doesn't do much. I'll put her over here. Man, she's still pretty nice.
yeah, yeah, nice figure. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, most of these would at least go into the beach episode.
And then here we
Uh,
go. We got the
yeah, she
Mizukage.
she has like the two tail, right?
Who? No, this is the Mizukage. She's the lava
Oh,
user, like the leader of the Mist Village. She's like their leader.
Oh,
She does lava style. She's pretty cool. Her gimmick though is she doesn't have a husband, and if you
uh,
mention getting married, she
oh,
gets pissed
like
off.
if she doesn't have a husband, that means she probably needs to upgrade to the harem.
Yeah, that could be
Well,
her. That's her
yeah.
thing. She just like constantly wants you to marry her, but you refuse to
Yeah, I
because
mean,
you're
like
trying to
we
enjoy
like
the
that
harem.
totally balances out the harem because like then you have like
You gotta
what
have
is
that
we
chick
have
that
like I
you gotta
guess
have that
Sasuke's
chick
mom
that
would be like the
wants you to be with them only. You know,
tsundere, and
I think that makes the harem more interesting when there's one chick that doesn't like the harem and wants you to be with only them. So yeah, I think that's
yeah,
good. All right, and then we got good old Rin,
good old Ren.
which you could
Uh,
say Rin like started the entire series because if she wasn't killed, then nothing would have happened.
yeah, I
She's even
mean,
her existence is even more crucial than Kashina's in a way.
I guess you could say that, but I'm still probably gonna like personally say maybe beach episode. Uh,
I mean, dude, like
do you think she should go up?
this chick was so hot, she made like a dude destroy the fucking world over her.
Yeah, but I'm not personally feeling. I mean, like I'm willing to give this to whatever you want to go
I
to on that.
mean,
But
I have to put her in Beach episode just because she died so young. She didn't really get to harem level. I don't think.
yeah, I'm pretty sure if she had lived longer, maybe like done something with her hair, like
Yeah,
m- maybe like developed more in a few other areas.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
All right. Speaking of underdeveloped, Sakura.
uh,
Now we better.
okay. This is gonna be controversial. I am not a fan of Sakura.
Well, here, no,
I
it's not controversial. I think no matter where we put it, we're either
uh,
gonna we're no matter where we put her, we're gonna offend someone. That's
I
the thing.
personally think she should at least get the beach episode. I wouldn't put her any higher than that personally.
I mean,
Personally, I think Sakura is like
hmm,
the only reason like she has any kind of presence at all is because like she's around people like Naruto and Sasuke. But
she does seal Kaguya though.
huh?
She does seal Kaguya. She does help,
Yeah, I mean,
and
and
she does
honestly,
heal
she
Naruto and
would I think she
Sasuke.
would look great in like maybe a long cut like two piece or something. So for that reason, beach episode.
I'll put her in the beach episode.
And that's Tsunade's assistant, right?
Yeah, let's put her
Uh,
in trash.
no, no, no. I mean, come on. I
We gotta put
mean,
someone. I mean, between
nah.
her
I
and
mean, like that
Kaguya,
trash that trash category shouldn't exist for Naruto.
that
Uh,
one man. What's her name?
like
Shinue. I forget
I
her name.
I I I would like to see her in a swimsuit. Uh,
I think I'm not a fan of the short hair, man. I mean, her
I
hair's
like the
just
thing
too
is like
short,
short hair
and
does work on certain women though.
her character is pretty uninteresting. She looks better in her like ninja outfit than that outfit, and she like is a simp for Tsunade. Like, come on.
Well, so you're talking about like a kind of a Yuri type character, and that and increases her attractiveness alone.
I think she's trash, dude.
Nah, I mean, h- h- like, would you be offended seeing her in a swimsuit?
I mean, she looks like a boy, dude.
No.
Haku looks more like a boy, a girl than her.
Yeah, Haku's gonna be a tough one when we get to that. It's a good thing you saved that for last. Uh, but I mean, come on. I think we could give her the swimsuit.
I'll give her a meh.
I guess I'll meet you in the middle on that.
She's just like if you saw her in her swimsuit, you'd look at her, and you'd look at all these other bitches. You
Yes.
really think she's on the same level as these chicks? You got to think about it. If you're at a beach, you see all these chicks, and then you
Well,
see
the
this
thing
chick.
is, like, the thing is, there's certain girls that, like, when they're in their swimsuit, they become like a whole new character.
I know,
Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like
I think
you'd
she
glance
has
over her.
potential that's being hidden.
No, she's gonna be wearing a one piece, and it's not even gonna
No,
look that good, honestly.
a one piece can look pretty good on the right girl.
I don't think it would look good on her. She's gonna look like one of those Japanese like It's gonna be like one of those middle school animes where she's like wearing like the middle school like one piece bathing suit they wear in their swim class. That's the type of shit she would wear, and it would look awful on her.
Wait, it might look good. I actually like I'm just trying. I'm looking at her picture right now. I think you might have just chosen a bad picture. Um,
It's very possible. It's very possible, but this is what we're working with. Well, we'll leave her here. We can come back once we've
yeah.
finalized the list here. We got the flute chick.
Huh. Huh. Uh.
She's kind of cool. She
Uh.
gets killed by uh Tamari.
That's why you got her next to her. Awesome. Yeah, I put her in a swimsuit. Uh.
Yeah, she's no harm. All right, then we got
Let's see, Tamari. I think she needs to go up to waifu.
Tamari. She's pretty stern.
Yes. And honestly, like what made Tamara even better character is like her whole like the whole like a way that like her and Shikamaru even like got together in the first place. She's she's just a great character on top of being top tier waifu material. So I couldn't picture pitting her like any lower than harem, but I would personally want her in waifu.
I'll agree with you. I'll put her in waifu just because she's like the best waifu-like character that we see. Like she actually supports Shikamaru and encourages him. She's like the only female character that's really constantly doing that throughout the show. Usually these other characters are just a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
We got 10-10.
1010. This is a tough one because, like, my feelings about 1010 seem to change every time I see her. So I've never totally hated 1010 by any means. She's a good character, but like she just has very few moments that makes me think this is the girl. But when she does have those moments, they're great. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't end up with anyone, so
yeah. So, huh?
that's interesting thing about her.
Yeah, I'm actually a little torn on this.
I
Uh,
mean,
she's definitely gonna be at least beach episode worthy, but
well,
should she be
of
higher?
course. I mean, I don't know if there's enough going for her, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, but she does have the buns, and
The buns are pretty nice, I would say.
man, Tintin's a tough one. I, I mean, I would say at least beach episode worthy. Um,
Mm,
I guess I wouldn't pit her any higher than that though. I can't think of like I mean as far as like attractiveness, like she doesn't really compare to all like any of the girls in harem or waifu. She's
yeah, I gotta say, with that in mind,
I
I
feel like
guess
if her hairstyle changed and like
I'll put
she
her in
started
beach
changing
episode.
like her posture, like she changed the I mean there's probably potential there, but it's underutilized. I am shocked though that 1010 never ended up with anybody though. It's just like
Yeah,
why? Uh,
yeah. She just couldn't find anyone, I guess.
I mean,
Maybe something will happen. We'll
yeah. I
see.
mean, like the like like there's always time, and like now that we have time travel and stuff, like basically we could rewrite the entire timeline. Um,
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
that's possible.
yeah, and
All
I
right.
know yeah we're finally here. She's going in one true waifu. I don't care what you say. She's going there.
Let me think. Let me think here.
Yeah, I've already did the thinking for you on this one.
Hmm.
Yeah, just going ahead and bump her up like 6 or 7. She's the best girl in the show. In fact, probably one of the best girls in shonen.
Tsunade.
Yes. N If you could make a case for why any other girl on this list beats Tsunade, I'll be more than glad to hear it.
I'm gonna put her in waifu, but we'll talk about
Oh,
one true.
no,
We'll talk about one true waifu at the end. We'll go
yeah,
through it.
and we
We'll
both know that my feelings on that isn't gonna change.
listen.
She's the best girl.
I need you to have an open mind here. All right,
Yeah, I'm open to Tsunade being a one true waifu.
all right. Let's see here. So we got this chick.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Actually, that chick right there, the second one, she was the one with the two tail.
Yeah, she's the two tail, but this chick is
Uh,
four on here.
uh,
So where are we thinking?
I forgot who that chick was.
This is like she's like the Anbu that's underneath Kakashi. She's the closest thing to Kakashi's love interest, you could say. She's like underneath Kakashi, and she's like in the Anbu and like does some missions and stuff like that underneath him.
Huh. Um, I'm just gonna say beach episode. I really don't have any opinion on her.
Yeah, beach episode. Yeah, and then this is the two tails.
I'm gonna say beach episode for her too. Uh, I don't think she's all that appealing. Maybe
Yeah, I almost want to put her in Matt, but she's better than Shinu's. I can't even say her name. That's how terrible. We are missing one character now that I noticed. We are missing the I believe it's the seventh Jinjuriki. I don't know if you remember her. She's like the blue-haired, orange-eyed chick. We're missing her on the list.
oh,
But
well, I don't think she was going to get in the top 3 for me anyway.
I'd probably put her in Beachworthy. Let's be honest, most chicks are Beachworthy.
Yeah,
So that's where I would put her. I think she's the only one that I can
yeah.
recall missing. And then, of course,
Haku. This is a tough
Haku.
one. See, the thing
Hmm.
is, he has to go and wish they didn't have a dick. But I don't feel like this should be the bottom category because if Haku didn't have a dick, he'd be like one of the hottest chicks in the show. Uh, I'd pit him above Meh.
All right.
Uh,
I'll go with
like,
that.
I mean, like honestly, if Haku like was just bored with like one chromosome flipped, like he'd be totally up in the harem category at least.
I guess so. Man. So here we are. This is our
uh,
list. We got nothing at the bottom. When we talk about the bottom, are any of these characters need to be downgraded?
no,
You you
the
think
thing
there's
about Naruto in general is like Naruto just has like like all of their characters are for the most part so well written that even the worst characters are still not trash.
yeah.
Uh, and then when you talk about character designs, all the character designs are, for the most part, like serviceable to excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there honestly wasn't that many characters. I mean, sure, there's a few filler characters, and there's a couple other characters that are on here, like some of the other like Konohamaru's person, but they're all kind of like doofy ass kids, so I guess they don't really need to be on here.
Yeah.
They're not even in the waifu leagues like Lady Chio,
Uh,
so
I think you gave them all the best chance by going with like probably the best versions of each character, like not going with like the fat version of Anko, for instance.
yeah.
And
And going with the living versions of all the dead characters, that was
yeah,
pretty useful. Okay,
yeah.
so no trash characters. Now the one true waifu. Let's just recap here our waifus. We got Hinata, the actual winner of the show, wins the MC. Uh,
Well, how many people were really competing for the MC though?
I
Think
mean,
about that.
a lot. by the end of the series, a lot of
Not really.
off
Not
filler
really.
characters. Then we got Ino.
How many of these characters here were really competing for Naruto?
Well, here's the thing. What are we saying here with one true waifu? You know, like
Well,
it's
with One True Waifu, I'm saying like the one girl that I would personally choose above all the other
the one
girls in the
girl,
show.
but Tsunade is like 50 plus years old.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Mm,
She's the hottest girl in the show.
okay. Are we talking about the picture here is Tsunade when she's older? Are we talking about young Tsunade when she was truly young?
Tsunade is hot at every age, so
Well, she looks the same. That's the whole point. But in personality and spirit,
and personality, yeah, I love Tsunade's
I would say
personality.
if it was
I you know, and you know what? I would totally support her in her gambling
if
habit if she had to
my thing
continue it.
is if it
Like,
was Tsunade with Dan, her lover, if I was Dan and I had Tsunade level devotion, she was young and she was devoted, then yes. But older Tsunade, she's just kind of a lazy bitch.
no, but
She retires as soon as she was able to get an excuse. Like she got cut in half in the war, and she's like, "Oh, I should retire." Like, come on, you know.
I mean, I get, I hear what you're saying on all that, and believe me, I totally get your points on all of that stuff. She's still one true waifu.
I don't know, man. Can we look at
I mean,
Kushina again?
can you make a point on why any other girl on this list beats Tsunade?
Kushina's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's awesome. I'll give you that,
Her
but she's
nickname
not
is
Tsunade.
literally the red hot, like something. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but
pretty awesome,
Tsunade has gigantic jugs.
dude. Kushina is not slacking either.
Yeah, but is she Tsunade?
But Tsunade could be using some kind of jutsu to enhance herself. We don't even know
You know
how
what?
real that
She needs to
is.
teach that jutsu to every other female character in the Naruto universe.
My thing is, Kushina is pretty close to perfect.
But Tsunade is perfect.
I don't like the diamond in her forehead,
The
or
diamond in her forehead makes her even
and the
hotter.
way she wears her hair. Not a fan of it.
I genuinely really like her hairstyle.
Also, her outfit pretty ass cheeks,
Like her
honestly.
outfit is designed to accentuate her best features.
And I like Kushina's backstory better. Kushina actually wins. Tsunade's a loser.
How does Tsunade lose?
She
She
like
becomes freaking Hokage.
yeah. Well,
Like,
she becomes Hokage because her brother died, her lover died, and Jiraiya couldn't be bothered, and her teacher died, and she like didn't even try to get Orochimaru back, and she just sucks. She's a loser.
oh no, are you kidding? Well, the thing is, how many Hokages are there in
And then and then
by this point in Naruto? There's
the
seven.
only reason they
Like,
end up
so
picking
she's
her,
one of seven freaking
and the
people
only
ever
reason
to
they
attain that
end up
title.
picking her is because she was the first Hokage's granddaughter,
No,
and the
that's not why they
teacher.
picked her. They picked her because she was like one of three of the was it the
Yeah,
Sennin
but
or
yeah, the legendary Soning, and she was
yeah.
trained as a legendary Soning because she was the first Hokage's granddaughter. So,
Yeah, but the point is she earned that title though. She is like a badass ninja, like super strength, like ultimate medical healing jutsu, like
I feel like she's just kind of like shit, to be honest.
yeah, but she's kind of the one true waifu
Because
when
the
you
thing
really think
is,
about it.
the Senju clan that she comes from, Kushina's from the Uzumaki clan, and the Uzumaki has like healing and sealing jutsu that's in life force that's even surpassed. So like if Kushina like learned some of those techniques, Kushina could have been way more powerful.
Well, I think you need to consider like Kushina. She was happy playing a supporting role like to her husband, whereas Tsunade was the main character
Wait,
in her own
you,
story.
you just
Uh,
checkmated yourself.
how?
Waifu. Which of these characters is a wife?
No, yeah,
I'm
I would,
sorry. You
I would
checkmate
personally,
yourself. That was a checkmate.
no, that's not a checkmate.
You
You better pick
checkmated me.
Tsunade up
There's
there.
only
That's not a
one
checkmate.
character here
Like you
that
want,
is
like yo, no. Do you
Tsunade
want?
can't be the one true waifu when she's not even a waifu.
She is a waifu.
No.
She's a like a strong independent waifu. And
She's
remember, we're in
a
the year 2021,
she's
so
a
pit
she
Tsunade up there.
Look, let me tell you why Tsunade sucks. One, she's not a waifu. Two, she's not even a MILF.
She's a total milf.
No,
She's totally got it all going
she's not
on,
a mom. She's not a
huh?
mom. She's not
No,
a
you
mom.
don't have to be a mom to be a milf.
That's what MILF
You just
stands for.
no. MILF, like,
No,
it's
you're
just a
wrong.
motherly figure. It
No,
doesn't necessarily have to be a
you're
mother.
wrong. She's not a MILF.
No,
She's not a waifu.
no. She's a milf. She's a waifu, and in fact, she's the
Look,
one true waifu.
no.
So go ahead,
Here,
pit Tsunade up there.
I agree she can stay on waifu.
No,
But
no. She's
that's kind
going
of
to
like
one true waifu.
you know like when they give like a like someone who did well in their career, they give them like a degree for college even though they didn't go, and they're like, this is your honorary degree. She gets an honorary waifu,
Oh,
but she does
I
not
tell you what,
get the
like
one true waifu.
how many female Hokages have there been? How many?
How many were related to the first Hokage?
How many female Hokages have there been?
There's been plenty of other Kages.
No. How many female Hokages have there been?
Oh,
Not
so
Kazekage, not Tsukaze or whatever. How many female Hokages have there been?
this is bullshit. The line of chain is literally the first Hokage, then his brother, and then they pick one outsider, and then they put to the only living member of the Senju family left.
Well, no, the thing is, if you're saying it that way, then you're saying that Naruto just basically became Hokage because his father was Hokage.
I mean, it's not wrong.
No, it's not. That is totally wrong.
I
Naruto
mean,
became like Hokage because, like, he became a badass in his own right.
That's
Just
true.
like Tsunade did.
But Tsunade got it
Hokage is based on a merit system, and
Su-
so to become the first female Hokage, you have to be the best girl. And so
Jiraiya
therefore,
was
pit
going to be
Tsunade up there.
Hokage, but
Huh?
Jiraiya passed it over to her. Jiraiya
No.
was supposed to be Hokage.
Jiraiya realized that Tsunade was best girl, so he just said,
No.
he did the right thing.
No, he just didn't want to
Yes.
do it.
No.
Look,
Jiraiya realized that Tsunade was the
Look,
best girl.
I gave you the
And I think we
you the
all
My
realize
Hero
that.
list.
What?
I gave you Sue on the My Hero list. But
No. I know. Like,
I
you are
can't
so wrong on
I
this
can't
on
in
so
good
many levels.
conscience when
I tell you what, how about we agree on a tie
when
for
we have a
Kushina and Tsunade? Because Tsunade needs to be on that one true waifu tier.
I can't do that because the thing is, when we talk about one true, there is only one. And
yeah, and you're the only. I tell you what,
No.
let's put this up for a vote on Twitter, and
I
we'll go
mean-
with whoever wins between the two.
I mean, we could do a follow up on Twitter. We can do, but for now, for
I
the
tell you
video,
what,
for the
no,
history, for
no.
the record, for the books,
We're going to put this up for a vote.
I'm gonna say
I tell now, move Kushina back down to waifu, and we'll let Twitter, the Twitter vote, decide who becomes one true waifu.
I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it on.
No,
like this
no, because you're leaving the list incorrect.
as our definitive list.
No, you're leaving an incorrect list.
This is the
Let's
definitive
correct the list. Yes, let's correct the list first.
I don't know.
Like pit Tsunade up there, and I promise you, I mean, you already know Tsunade would win in that Twitter poll.
All right, well, fine, but she's second.
I think she should be first. I mean,
we'll see what the Twitter poll says. We'll see.
But if the Twitter poll says Tsunade goes in front of Kushina.
All right. Well, this is our definitive list. This is the Naruto Waifu Master True Ultimate list. We're going to have a link for the list so everyone in the comments and on Twitter can make their own list. And then also we'll have a link to the vote for the one true waifu of our list who the audience thinks the number one. Any ideas of what we're going to do next for the tier list series? I'm thinking Bleach.
Yeah, I would like to do Bleach.
We could do Bleach. I think Bleach has a lot. And I think showing love to some of these bigger shonen series, at least, since we haven't covered them in an episode yet, I think doing these tier lists will be kind of cool.
Yeah, so like are we since we're going with shonen like Bleach and
We'll start with
what
shonen. We could probably obviously expand later on. I just want to knock out like a lot of the big series first. We've done My Hero, and now we're doing Naruto. I think Bleach is the next logical like big mainstay.
yeah, eventually we can get to doing best girls in anime tier list
Yeah, that,
cuz
that list could take a while. I thought this was going to take 10 minutes, and we've already spent 40 minutes.
well, it's been
So,
40 minutes, really?
yeah. So, with that, go ahead and just tell us what you think of the list. Make your own list and do the
And
Twitter
vote
poll.
for
Yeah.
Tsunade.
Yeah, vote for Kushina because, you're not cheap. You don't follow
Yeah.
the curve of
Yeah, we
Tsunade.
don't follow
I mean,
solos bullshit
it's
'cause
okay. I don't kink shame. If you want to fuck your grandmother, it's you. But I'm here about I'm about the MILF one true waifu, Kushina, the best chick in the show, and I think that we'll call the video here.
yeah, I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, if we didn't have that one category you made for Haku, I would have probably put Haku up there in a waifu
Okay,
tier
with that, we are ending the episode. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. The Elfenlied Talk Anime podcast is coming back, confirmed for next Friday, the 5th of what is it, March?
March,
So that's
yeah.
when that episode's going to go live on the YouTube, and we're going to be live on Twitch. All the links are going to be below. So with that, we'll see you guys on the next episode here.